Hey ladies, so this week we're back with another Halloween tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create this super cute cowgirl look. So obviously I have this huge gunshot wound on the side of my cheek, and of course this is optional, but I feel like it adds a really cool touch to the whole look. So first we're starting off with our Ulta bronzer. This is just going to give a bronzy cowgirl look. Next, we're going to take a bright blush. Cowgirls always are out in the sun, and we want to have that sun-kissed glow. Now let's go in with a highlighter. I'm using this trio from Estee Lauder. And apply this right above your blush. And here I'm just applying a little bit on my nose and my Cupid's bow, just to give a little bit more of a glow to my face. Now it's time for freckles. If you guys already have freckles, then you can obviously skip this step, but I do not, so I'm going in with the Naked palette using the color Buck and just applying freckles all over my face. And next you're just going to want to fill in those eyebrows. And before you apply your eyeshadow, make sure to prime those lids so they don't crease. For my eyeshadow, I'm using the Smashbox Trio. I'm using the lightest color for my lid and to highlight my brow. Now I'm using the darkest color in the trio, kind of an auburnish, brownish red color, and applying this to the crease. And here I'm taking a light pink to blend out the brown and the highlight. Now let's go back in with some more blush. Putting blush over the freckles will make them look a little bit more natural and kind of blend it all together, and this just adds a lot more pop to the look. Now let's go in with a lip gloss. You can use whatever gloss you want, but this one that I'm using is watermelon flavored and it is so good. I love it. Example of what not to do: don't apply too much gloss because it's just gross, and I had to go get a tissue and yeah. So now we're going to go in with your favorite mascara. I'm using the 1x1 Maybelline mascara and it is so good. It's my favorite mascara right now and I totally recommend it. Alright, so now for my favorite part of this tutorial, the gunshot wound. So right here I am applying Spirit Gum to the area where I wanted to apply my wound, and I got this from Spirit of Halloween in a kit, and I ripped off pieces of tissue paper in the shape that I wanted my wound to be in, and tissue paper is usually in 2 layers, so make sure to split up the layers, and this is just 1 layer. Okay, so now you're going to want to apply some Spirit Gum on top of the tissue paper, focusing a little bit more on the outer part of the tissue paper so that you get that more real effect. One tip that I learned through doing all of this is that don't pull your mouth over to the other side like I was doing, because then it'll make bubbles like you see appearing in the tissue paper. After you apply a generous amount of Spirit Gum on top of the 1 layer of tissue paper, then apply the next layer and do the same process over and over again. And for the last layer of tissue paper, I made it a little bit smaller just to give it more dimension. Once you feel like you've added enough tissue paper, just let that all dry. And once it's dry, you can apply some foundation over it. Make sure to cover all of the white spots and the glue spots and make it all kind of blend together. I also put some foundation down my lower cheek just to kind of blend my skin with the tissue paper. Once it's pretty much covered, you want to take some scissors and poke a hole in the middle of your tissue paper. This is going to be where the bullet shot through your face, so make the hole big enough that, it would look like a bullet kind of shot through it. And so just keep on cutting little slits in the middle and make it kind of look like a volcano. So this came in the packet that I got the Spirit Gum in, and you want to apply the black color to the center of your wound. Next you want to apply a purple color. I'm using this Clinique Duo, and you want to apply this color to the middle of the wound, kind of around the black. Next I'm applying a little bit around the edges of the wound to give that kind of irritated effect. And here I'm just going back in with some of that black and kind of making it a little bit more messy. This step is really important. You want to take a dark red lipstick and apply this to the center of the wound, kind of giving that dried blood effect. And here I'm just blending it all out. Now I'm just going back in with some foundation again to just kind of blend out those edges. And now for the best part, fake blood. So I got this one from Spirit Halloween, and what you want to do is just apply a dab of it in the center of your wound, kind of like the blood's dripping down from the bullet. I wanted to make mine drip down like all the way down my neck, so I applied a lot, but you can do whatever you want. And remember, be messy with it. It does not have to be neat at all. Now you're going to take your fake blood and smear it messily all over the wound. Don't worry, we're going to blend it all out and make it look a lot better. Okay, so now I'm going back in with that purple color and just kind of messily putting it all around the edges. And here I'm taking that black color and again just putting it in the middle of the wound. Next, I took that same black color and dotted it all around the edges of the wound to kind of give it more dimension and give it more of that dirty kind of feel. Then I took some excess blood that was on my brush and just kind of smeared it all over the edges to give it kind of that irritated look. This color was actually more of a mix of that purple and the kind of excess blood together. Now onto hair. So you're going to want to start by parting your hair in the middle and sectioning it off into 2 pieces. And yes, if you were wondering, we are going to do braided pigtails. To volumize the braids, you want to pull on the ends of the hair, making it more voluminous. And now, of course, a cowgirl hat. I got mine at Spirit of Halloween. Also, if you have a bandana, you should tie it around your neck, and I think that adds a super cute look. And now you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you guys try out any of our Halloween looks, make sure to post a picture on Instagram with the hashtag xBeautyxBabesx. And we're not done with Halloween yet, so stay tuned for next week when we post a video on our favorite Halloween eats. Until next time, bye!